Hey guys, it's Mbumi Delete here. It didn't go well.
Hold on. I think we're ready.
Hey guys, my name is Mbumi Nduli. Thank you for everyone who's subscribed. Please, guys, continue to subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever, So I'm back today with a story. It's actually quite a funny story. It's something that happened in varsity. This was like 2016. All right, so it's a funny story that I wanted to share with you guys. Ooh, but I'm wearing earrings. I'm not really an accessory person, especially on my face. So it's me trying out. And shout out to SGOD, Girls Gods Club. We always rapping. So guys, let me start the story. In 2015, I started varsity in the Val, Northwest University, Val Triangle. All right, so 2016 was my second year. So where we had lived, right, was a place called Academia. And that place was like, Mizimpo Roma. It was crazy, guys. It was crazy vibes. It was just crazy. Understand? So, okay, fine. I had a roommate. She was my friend and she was my roommate at the same time. So we had 3 bedrooms in a unit with 6 beds, right? So 2 beds in every room. All right, so I was in like one of the craziest units. Like the people that I lived with were insane. Okay, we were all insane. By the way, I was also insane. Like freedom. I'm away from home. Hey, my parents are not gonna tell me nothing. They're not going to see nothing. You understand? All right, so I'm going to call my roommate, for story's sake, Tepi. Yeah? Very close to the name. Tepi and I were roommates. So, and then my other unit mates were Mbali, Kanye, Busi, and Tabsile, right? So there was just the 6 of us. It was me, Tepi, Tapsile, Busi, Kanye, and Mbali. All right. And then we had other friends that were like our neighbors. So they always came to our unit to come chill. So we had in Turks. Turks always used to come chill with us. We met in Turks through Mbali because they were friends. And then we had another Mbali who was also our neighbor, who was more friends with Tapsile and Busi. Okay, cool, chilled, whatever. So I had a boyfriend in Johannesburg, right? For story 6, we're going to call him Teddy. Teddy and I, we had our glitches. Like it was a very on and off and toxic relationship, but okay, cool. So because we were such a crazy unit, right? Like we had parties every freaking Thursday to Monday. And most of the time, right, Mbali is the one. Like Mbali is more social. She's the social one. So she would bring most of her friends, right? She knew almost everybody. Like almost everybody in the Val Triangle campus. Okay. So we used to call Mbali G, right? Everyone knows Mbali as G. G for gangster. So Mbali would always bring different characters to our place to chill. Mind you, we didn't mind as unit mates because we also had our own motherfucking demons. I mean, come on. So they would come, we would hang out, And then we got into the habit of starting to smoke a whole lot of weed. Woo! Woo! We used to smoke that weed. Damn. All of us in one unit, we all smoked that weed. Okay, so we used to party a lot. We used to obviously do our thing. You know, we were just a crazy unit. You know, we had like a whole lot of fun and stuff like that. Now, my roommate Tippy, being my friend, right? She also had her own things, but she had a boyfriend in the Val. For story 6, we'll call him Cabello. Cabello and Tepi always spend time together. Like, they were like the cutest couple ever, okay? So, you know, I would try and give them space, leave the room and go chill outside with Mbali, Kanye, Tapsile and Busi and just everyone else. We'd chill outside, chill, you know, by the balcony area, give Tepi and Gabelo space in the room. Or they would go out for dinner, lunch, whatever. They would just do cute stuff as couples. So, whilst Tippy and Gabelo were doing their cute stuff, like obviously we'd be doing our crazy stuff, we'd be partying, whatever, jump. Sometimes Gabelo and Tippy would join us, right? So at some point, Gabelo and Mbali became friends, right? They became very good friends. Like, they became really good friends. Gabelo used to come to our res, right, with his friends as well. For story 6, we'll call them Small and Kenzo. 2 friends, Smalls and Kenzo. Smalls was always with Gabelo, so they became friends with Mbali. Mbali, you know, yeah, Mbali being cheeky, being gangster, everyone was to hang out around Mbali. I don't really know when things started going wrong, but then I also then started being very... I wanted to be like, I just wanted to spend more time with Teddy, you know, Teddy being my boyfriend, because he was in Johannesburg, I'm in the Val. So then it started straining our relationship a lot. We would argue, we would fight, we'd go days without talking. And mind you, I was in love. Mawatumuntu, you ranza them. I was in love, bro. I was in love, bro. I met Teddy in 2012, by the way. So we had an on and off relationship. Okay, cool. So whenever I'd come home, right, in Joburg, I would see my friends. I had friends aside, go out and party, and then I'd see Teddy, you know? So Teddy and I would spend time. And then we had broken up in 2014, 2013, 14, right? 15. Oh, but we were still talking. Like, we still spoke, like, 2015 and stuff. 2016, okay, fine. We decide, okay, no, let's fix things, let's get back together, whatever. You know, the love is real, the love is hot. But now, he's in Johannesburg. I'm all the way in the Val, all right? Hectic. Okay, cool, whatever. So, Teddy started visiting me often as well. You know, he would come in and out of the Val. On weekends, certain weekends he would come. So, okay, yeah, that's where the problem started. Now, remember, there's me and there's Teddy. Now, Tepi and I share a room. Tepi also has Gabelo. So now it's like conflict. But okay, who's going to share a room on this day? Where's Tepi going to sleep on this day? Because I give you space a lot. As me, being Mbomi, I give you space. Tepi, with you and Gabelo. So now my boyfriend is coming for the weekend. Can I have some space? Fine. Okay, the first few times, like, it was never really a problem, you know. It really wasn't, because we understood, like, we share a room, you know, we need our space with our men and whatever. Okay, cool. So when things started becoming really, really rowdy, like I'm talking extremely rowdy, like our unit became the party unit. And then Tepi started getting annoyed. It started becoming really annoying to Tepi. And, she just wasn't handling it well. And, she always used to fight with Mbali, right? Mbali and Tepi were always fighting because of the noise levels and because, there was just no peace. At first we understood like why Tepi was fighting so much, like she really like she was going on all the time. Like Mbali, we're trying to sleep. Mbali, bro, you always bring your friends here and then when they go, we have to clean up the mess, whatever, whatever, whatever. So, okay, knowing us, so then Tippy, because Tippy was always out with her man, and then she started hanging out obviously with her other friends. She was always out doing cute stuff. Okay, fine. We would stay in the unit and party, like party. Okay. So we had this system where we started understanding that, these are habits obviously our parents won't like. Like, I mean, hello, you're partying, you're drinking, you're smoking weed, others are sniffing. Hey, it was just a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was pipe. It was. So I knew because I know my mom has a problem with like habli. My mom loathes, she absolutely loathes habli, guys, with her whole entire life. Like, not that I don't do it. I love it though. But she hate that shit, man. My mama hate that shit. Okay. So we had a system. We started creating a system where obviously there's certain weekends where some of us would go home, certain weekends where some parents would come, like for a day and come see, their kids, obviously. So that was standard. We had a group. We had a group on WhatsApp where guys, we have to communicate or you call. Guys, my mom was coming. Or guys, I'm coming back home and I'm coming back home with my parents, right? So if you know that your parents are gonna drop you off, we had to clean. We had to make the place spotless so they don't see anything. Leave doors, windows, everything open. Like we would clean. We would make sure that the unit was spotless, like nothing ever happened, right? So when you walk in with your parents, it's like, okay, yeah, no, these kids are focused, whatever, whatever. Gumnandi. As soon as they leave, zatu mafut. As soon as the rents left, guys, it's popping again, right? So we got used to the system of calling each other. Like, if I can't get a response on the group, I would call, either I call Kanye or I'd call Boosie. Guys, I'm on my way back. Please make sure the place is clean. No hablis inside. No alcohol bottles inside. Yeah, no everything inside. No dishes, no nothing. Just make sure it's clean. Spotless. Right? Sharp. And we'd always do that for one another so you're fine. One day, Tippy decided to go home, right? I don't really remember how we had a fallout, right? We had a fallout, Tippy and myself, and we weren't really on talking terms, like proper talking terms. And then she left, she went home. When Tippy went home, obviously it's the standards, the usual, but I was not participating in all the other stuff, partying and whatever. Teddy decided to come over that weekend. It was nice. Migumnandi. The love of my life. At the time, he was the love of my life. The love of my life is here. Guys, do your thing, but I'm locking the door. I'm going to come out only when we need to come smoke. And then we're going to go back inside. We're going to grab a drink. And then we're going to go back to our little shell. So whenever he was around, We would watch movies on my laptop and whatnot because we didn't have TV. We had a TV room, right, where you could walk down the corridor, go watch TV, whatever, laundry room and everything. But then we could only use your laptop to stream movies or whatnot with the Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. So we would do that. I had a mini hi-fi system there in the room, whatever. So everything else that was happening outside, I would not hear anytime Teddy was in there because, our things are loud. It's either we're playing music really loudly in my room or we're just watching movies and it's really loud, So any other parties that are happening, we're not part of that. On one particular weekend, right, that particular weekend, Tepi went home and then Teddy came over. Teddy was there. It's nice, it's nice. I don't know what was going on, but on that particular weekend, Teddy and I decided we are going to join everyone else. He finally warmed up to being free. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill there with your roommates. We're gonna, let's have some fun. Let's unwind, chill, smoke, drink, whatever. Okay, cool. We do that. Now we've been doing this since Friday. Now it's Sunday. Normally, if you leave, you come back on a Sunday, Monday, right? So we know that if you're not coming back on Sunday, Monday you definitely have to come back, but you must still communicate, All right, so it's nice, it's vibes, it's everything. It's in Turks, it's in Bali, it's the other Bali, it's Tabsile, it's Busi, it's Kanye, it's myself, it's Teddy. We're having a good time, right? Oh, and Bali's other friends, right, from school. Bali tells her friends that no, guys, just throw away those little bottles. It's nothing major. Like, we're not saying clean up. Like, just throw them away, I don't know. It's like she kind of had a feeling, Diamond. Something is going to happen here today. But she still didn't tap into it. Teddy and I, here's the interesting part. So Teddy and I decide, no, busy. They're holding each other's laps, whatever, in front of everybody. Now we decide, hey guys, second half, we need some space. We go into the room. We need some cuddles, nyana. We need some TLC, nyana. We're going to do the do's. Mind you, in us doing the do's, there's hubbly smoke in the house. Like, hubblies. There were a lot of hubblies. Weed. Yo, it was a mess, guys. Bali's rolling weed there with Turks. People are smoking hubbly. They're smoking weed. They're drinking. It's just bottles on bottles on bottles. Savannas everywhere. It's a mess. I'm in the room. I'm busy doing the deeds there with my boyfriend. Bali's sitting on the balcony. As she's sitting on the balcony now, I'm hearing the story after. I'm in the room. She's like, yes, sis, guys. She's like, one moment I'm smoking a guai, and then I'm just seeing Tepi and her mom and her dad.
Yeah.
Walking up the stairs. Yo, it was too late. It was too late. Tepi didn't communicate with anybody that she was coming back. It was too late. Like, it was a mess. It was a mess. She didn't say nothing. Wow. Mbali calls in Turks. She's like, in Turks, here's Tepi, right? Tepi's still a bit far. They're walking towards us. But I think Tepi jumped the scene as she was walking close that, oh shit, my parents are going to walk in. Obviously, I can't stop my parents here because they're going to ask me, why can't we go to your unit, Like, we came here to come drop you off. Now it's too late. It's too late for her. It's too late for everyone here. It's too late for Mali. Now, the parents approach the house, they can see that it's a mess. I mean, they walk in, it's smoke, it's smoke everywhere. It's bottles everywhere. Everyone is smelling like alcohol. It's a mess. It's a mess. Everybody's high. Everybody's drunk. Now, in my room, only Tepi and I have the key to my room, obviously, because we share a room. Obviously, I got into my room, locked the door because I was with my boyfriend, right? Mind you, the girl is fully naked. The girl is fully naked. The girl is on top of her man. At some point, I can hear that, no, there's movement at the door. What's going on? But it's not registering to me that it could be Tippy. In my head, I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? I hear click, click, click. As I turn around, I'm on top of this man. I'm on top of this man. I turn around. Tippy's mom looks at me. I look at her.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
It was a mess. She was disgusted. The father didn't even make it to the room. Apparently, the father turned right to the kitchen. He was just like, I'm not having the shit. I'm going back to the car. Tippy's mom walks into the room before Tippy does. It's a mess. It's a mess outside. It's a mess inside the room. She was so disgusted, right? And those are like really God-fearing people. Like they were like God-fearing people, God-fearing parents. It was a mess, guys. It was a whole mess. She walks in, I'm on top. It's too late. I can't do nothing. Me and this man are both naked. It was chai. They didn't even think twice about it. Tippy moved out the same day. They made sure that she moved out on the same freaking day. I was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, guys. I was so embarrassed. That was the fucked up thing. But the funny part is, even though she wasn't talking to me, she could have called anybody else in the unit to say, guys, alert number 1. I'm coming back. Make sure that the scene is clean. Because she knew that it was the standard procedure. And from that day, man, like, nothing was ever the same. But it was still a very crazy unit. It was still insane. Like, no, guys, we did the most. Hey, we did the most in that unit. Unit number 52 was crazy. But yeah, guys, so basically my story is that I got caught on top of a man at Res in my varsity days by my friend's mom. I was so scared. Actually, I thought that she was going to call my mom because at some point my mom and Tippy's mom were in communication. I was so scared. I was freaking out. I thought that she was going to go to the landlord and tell the landlord that, listen, these kids are crazy. These kids are fucked up, right? And then the landlord was going to call all of us and call our moms and evict us or give us suspensions or whatever, because this is Res. What we're doing is just, it's crazy. Like what we're doing, it's Res, guys. It's Res. You know what I mean? So I thought that we would get like written warnings. We would get like, I don't know, some fines that our parents had to pay. Imagine your parent getting a fine. What did you do? You're at school. I expect you to be studying, right? You're supposed to be attending your lectures, coming back here to come and freaking study. What are you doing partying it up? You're living it up. So, guys, that's my story for today. Please, guys, make sure you don't get caught. Oh my gosh. Make sure you don't get caught. It was the pits. But that was my story, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. One love.